Hello, hello, hello! Welcome! Hello! Give me one more second. Yes, today is suffering. We will be suffering some more today. Hello, hello. Hello! Let me scooch this over here. And then let me give you guys the game audio. Or well, it's just the desktop audio. Hold on. I want to make sure that this is at a decent level. And make sure you guys can hear it. And there we go, right? That's good, I think. Hello, hello! Welcome! Hi. Ikoria 777. Okay. Welcome, welcome. My controller. Why no work? Hold on. My controller no work. Press A, it says. There we go. We're gonna climb. We're gonna go on the save. Continue. Oh yeah, wait, where am I? Okay. I see. I remember I hated this. I hated this place. I have no idea where I was supposed to go. Where was I going? I think I came back. I think I was coming back from this. Yeah, because I got that strawberry. What was I trying to do? Oh, I remember now. I think I was trying to diagonal this. Sort of like that. Could I just I don't know. No. You have to diagonal jump it, don't you? Yeah, you remember. Yeah. Thank you. I was trying. I was like, wait. What was it again? I've forgotten. I need water. And coffee. Ow. That was weird. I drink water. I do drink water, you guys. I drink more water now. But that actually hurt. The cold water hurt my stomach a little bit that time. No! Water is cool. It is cool. It is very cool. It's cool water. I have to fix this office space because all of my cords are getting all kinds of tangled up. I made it up there just to die. No fair. Can I diagonal downwards? No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can diagonal downwards. I'm gonna try this one more time for the sake of testing. Okay, well I guess I can do that. Okay, can I diagonal downwards just enough to land on that thing? Do I have to be jumping to diagonal downwards? How do I do this? Gosh darn it. Is there another way for me to go right now? Or is this the only way? Maybe I can like... That's a better chance. Grab! Darn it! I figured it out though. I figured it out. I can't be too loud because my I can't be too loud because this room is connected to like my roommate's bedroom. It's like the walk-in closet and Oh, hello. Diacid. Welcome viewers. Hello raiders. Hello. Hi. What were you doing? What were you up to? Crap. What were you up to? How's your day been? I'm just trying to make this jump here. How's Celeste stuff going? Oh, it's very comfy and it's a good time. It's a very comfy good time, you know? I was playing some match game things. Ooh. Ooh. It's fun. Ooh. Match game things. I have to look that up. I don't know what match game is it like the card game things or is it like let me see. I'm learning about things. Don't worry about me. I just don't know half of anything. Let me look this up. Bam. It only gets like card games. It's hard. It's for roguelike game. For roguelike game. Okay. It's just really hard. Oh. So you sent them. You came from your struggles and you've come to watch my struggles. I see what type of people. But you know what? Everybody's like that actually. Everybody likes to watch the ah! Freaking finally did it. Thank you. I can do many things. You want me to show you my model real quick? I can break away and show you my model real quick. Hold on, let's change over here real quick. Oh my gosh, thank you! Oh wow, hold on. It's all messed up because it's not squared up right. Let me move this over here. Okay. I'll show you myself. This is my fluffy tail. This is the, and then I have a hood. It notified me earlier, but then when I switched tabs, it notified me again over here. It's much slower for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Here are my boots. Oop. My boots. Okay, I did not give myself enough space to be doing this. Pretty much this is me. And I can do a couple of faces. I got this face. Let me scooch myself in. I got heart eyes. I can combo heart eyes with this. See it like a shy heart eyes. Oh, thank you for following. Welcome. Am not Alex. I do swear. Thank you. My mama is Fleecy Von. Oh, I don't have her link set up still. Gosh darn it. I'll set that up. Ugh. And my rigger is Perry. It's Perrin, and then I have trouble with the last name. I have trouble with the last name. I always call her Perry. I'll link those two real quick for you guys. Let me switch back over here though, where I can see things. And let me get my mama and papa. It should only take me a second. Dun 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 dun. My mama? Copy. Mama! Curl... no. Curl V. My mama? It should only take me another second to get my papa. There we go. Papa. Copy. And my papa. P-A-P. Curl V. Yay! Now you got my links. I gotta. They're in my description too, but I have to set them up through Nightbot, and I haven't yet. Okay. Back to. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Cole! Thank you for the assistance. I was having troubles. Okay, we'll go back. We're going back to game now. I kept forgetting. Thank you for taking care of me. Oh, what? Okay. I get it, I think. It's like a diagonal. Okay, fine then. I guess I gotta jump diagonal. That's not what I want! I want to come here and just go, like, diagonally. But it... oh, that makes sense. If you wanted to call... It could be model and link it to both. That's what most people do. Ah! Hey, thank ya. Thank you, thank ya! Gosh! Please, game, let me! No! I don't want it. Yes! What's up here? What's the point of going up here? There's nothing. No hidden secrets. Okay. Ow! No! I'm upset. Oh, hey. It's not hard this time. Okay, now I really need to... Hold on, let me try to, like... There we go! I think I can super jump up. Whoa! Cassie, darling, slow down. Who said that? Oh, I'm simply a concerned observer. Freaky. Are you me? I am part of you. You guys didn't tell me this has like a creepy story. You guys didn't tell me there's like a creepy story to this. What the heck? Why didn't you guys warn me that? I'm gonna yell at Leafy later because of that. No. No. But this is just what I look like, okay? Deal with it. Sorry, I didn't mean... Forget about it. I can't tell you what a relief it is to finally get out of your head. Look, I'm worried about us. We need a hobby, but this... I know it sounds crazy, but I need to climb this mountain. You are many things, darling, but you are not a mountain climber. I am a mountain climber! Don't you dare test me, lady. That lady in my head's telling... Oh, hello! Welcome, Meowski! Welcome, welcome! That lady in my head's telling me that I'm not a mountain climber. That's a lie! I know it's not your strong suit, but be reasonable for once. You have no idea what you're getting into. You can't handle this. I can. That's exactly why I need to do this. Wait, are you the weak part of me? Oh. Or the lazy part. Ooh. I'm the pragmatic part. And I'm trying to be diplomatic here. Ha! She poked her head out of the frame a little bit. Let's go home together. No! 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 You get away from me! Ah! I don't know how I'm like getting away! Ah! I was making some good leeway there. Did you see that? Oh, wait, why are you still coming after me? Oh, I thought this was just like a thing. Just like a thing for the sea. Ah, I'm gonna die so many times now. Throw something at her? I have things that I can throw at her? Don't get me! Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna be dead a lot of the times before she even... Ow! Ow! Climb! Don't kill me! I don't know where to go! What do I do here? I don't even have time. Wait, do I have time to think about it now? Can I sit here in this spot and think about it? Okay. Ow! You guys are beating me up. You guys are beating me up. Take a sip of coffee. How do I get... Ah! It's pain. It's pain. He's all beating me up. Be too loud too. Gosh darn it. Why did I decide? No. Bad day to play Rage Game. Yeah. Yeah. Oopsies. That's all I gotta say is oopsie. I hate her. I hate her. She needs to leave me alone so I can play the game! Leave me alone! Please! I need a second to collect my thoughts when I get over there. I just coughed all over you guys. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You're gonna do nothing about that. I just coughed all over you. Yeah. Ah! I didn't mean to. It came out and then I was just facing the mic and so I just started coughing. Alright, we're really tallying up. There's gonna be like 100 me's missing from this round. I get panicked. She like teleports herself over there real fast. Go, 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 go. Super jump there! No! Okay. I gotta try to be a little quiet. Oh my gosh. Ow! No! Come on. You guys. Run, 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 run. I don't know what's happened to my lungs, man. I don't do any like extra stuff for my lungs anymore. Ah. No, I do jump that way. She's like the other half of my character, me or whatever it is inducing anxiety, and I'm running as fast as I can to keep away from her. Not like real level anxiety, but game anxiety. Darn it. I was so close and I killed myself right there. Hold on, let me get a drink. I was so close and I killed myself just right there. Right there at the end, I think. Of this level, at least. I died. Bam, 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 bam! Climb, 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 climb. Why? Just leave me alone. Stop. What am I even supposed to do here? Oh man. Am I supposed to like somehow collect them all or something? Do a flip? Oh, I see. Once I get all of these, I believe. That block over there will fall down. Why don't you just go back to being part of me and stop being annoying, please? My other half. Darn it! Can I not hide from you? Is your sole purpose just here to beat me up? Stop telling me I can't climb this mountain! And stop chasing me to make it harder! It's your fault, it's so difficult. I know that's not the way, but I was just trying to get away from her. Ah! Well, that's not fair. She can freaking fly. She can fly. That's not fair. She can freaking fly. Watch. I'll jump, and then she'll just fly up there, though. If I move even the slightest of bits, she will get me. She kinds follows the path you take. Oh, she does? She can go up there. Well, okay, so if I can just not die, remember which way I came from. I made her do a lot of stupid things. Hold on a second, I need to collect my thoughts here. Because I'm not sure how I'm gonna get up into that top right corner. Or top left corner. Sorry. Don't stay in one place and dodge her. Darn it! I was trying so hard that time. First things first, though. I gotta figure out how to get that block up there. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm just spamming buttons. I gotta chill. I gotta chill a little bit. Okay. No! I held it the other way, you guys. I gotta turn the music down some. Hold on. It might mess with you guys' stuff, so I'll turn you guys' stuff up some more if it does. But right now it's like blaring in my ears. Yeah, you guys are getting like little to no music now. Let me turn this up. Now you guys should be getting some music. Let me know if that's good or bad or iffy. Wait, can I look at this screen and play it? No, I cannot, because it locks it. Okay. Oh my gosh. She's a foe. She is a big foe. A massive foe. So, yesterday, right? I went out to work. And I got to work in my old area, which I hadn't been able to for a little while. So it was really cool to be able to do that. I'd rather die to the spikes than you. So I went out to work in that area, and I could actually work in that area. Like, I was getting orders and stuff. So it made me really happy, and it like changed my whole mood for the entire day. So I just felt like I should let you guys know I'm in a really good mood now, and nothing can ruin it. Nothing can ruin it. We have things to look forward to this year. I have, like, yeah, I'm still on this thing. I'm gonna move, but I have we're gonna be working on 3D this year, potentially. I wanna be saved up for 3D by the end of the year, and then maybe have one sometime the start of next year or the mid of next year. What do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I do DoorDash, and I do well, DoorDash, Grubhub. I don't, every now and then I do, well, no, DoorDash, Uber Eats, sorry. But then I also do a little bit of Target. A wee little bit of Target. They don't schedule me enough hours. I've been thinking about just leaving them and just, because I am gonna get another job, but I want something that's not retail, because I've had retail my whole life, and I want to do something different. All right, I'm not trying to be like a stuck-up person that's like, oh, I don't want to work retail. I just want to try something different. I want to do something new with my life and time, you know? So I've been looking for non-retail positions, but no, I've explained this before. No one likes to hire me because I only have retail experience. And they're like, oh, you don't have any experience in the job that you're looking for, so no. And I'm like, just give me the experience. I promise I will go the mile for you. I've worked in retail for, what, like, let me think here. How long did I do that? I started when I was like 15 with a work permit. So, and I stopped in 2021. Wait, no, I'm still working it. Never mind. Accounting Target. Yeah, no. Okay, so. Let me do the math. Hold on. I've been doing retail for 7 years. Or wait, no, longer than that. Actually, never mind. Because in 2015, I wasn't 15. Gosh darn it, so hold on. Or yeah, when I was 15, it wasn't 2015. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I've been in retail for like 9 years, combined, counting my stores. One of my stores I worked at for about 5 years. But I've been in retail for 9 years. I just want to do something else with my life, okay? I don't, Yeah, it was good when I was in, you know, I was getting out of high school, you know. And I was just starting my life, you know, first time moving out and all that. But I don't want to do it forever. That's not my forever thing. And so I've been looking. Not to mention, retail workers have been being treated like crap lately. Or not lately, I mean, it's been like that since, but it's been worse since all of the stuff that went down. I feel like customers have started treating the employees worse, and it hurts me. It hurts me to see it. I hate it. I almost want to yell at them. You know what, though? I think if I'm not at the store, I think from now on, you know what, from now on, if I'm not working there, and I catch a customer treating an employee bad, I'm gonna do something. Instead of just listening to it. I'm gonna either tell the customer to chill, because I can. I'm just another customer. Or I'm gonna do something for the employee. I know I can't give them money, because if you work at like the Kroger company and any of its branching chains, if someone gives you money, you have to immediately turn it in, or else their loss prevention team will you could get fired if someone gave you, like, if someone was like, here, have this tip, you're so kind. You can't have that. You have to then take the tip and then give it to someone else, or tell the customer immediately, no, I can't take this. Or else their loss prevention team will be watching you and will be trying to fire you. It's possible for customers to treat you worse than they already were. Oh man, I mean, yeah. I've already told this horror story to my casseroles, but I'll tell you. I used to work at a store in a big city, right? I used to work at a store in a big city. I practically ran that department. Let's see, which story do I want to tell you first? Because I have two. I have two massive ones that I think are really good. Yeah, you know what? Okay. One time I was working like overnight, right? And these are both overnight, and then partially, there's one more that's partially daytime. So I was working overnight, and it got close to like 5 a.m. I had been there since midnight. So I'm into my shift almost. And then there was sirens that came on outside, and a bunch of lights. And I saw there was police cars that pulled up. And a dude went to break into the store that was next door. And the owner met him there and beat him to death. I believe he beat him to death with a bat, but I'm not completely sure. Memory's fuzzy. So yeah, I got to like be there for that pretty much. And see that. And then my thing was, I used to go through overnights. I would like go and clean out the I would clean out the wet racks. I would clean out the wet racks. You know, like the racks, you go inside like the produce department, and they have like all of the greens, and the thing like the sprays the water down on them nicely. I used to have to take those apart, bit by bit, shelf by shelf and everything, and clean them out completely. Well, that usually takes, for me to do 2 large sections, that would take, because they never emptied the racks for me the night before. They never let them run low for me. So I'd always have to take everything off of the racks and then take the racks apart and then clean them. But that would take me normally my whole overnight shift to do 2 large sections. And this store was huge. The store was big. It was a massive store. So one night I was doing that, and actually no, this happened more than once. I would just be minding my own business trying to do my job, and there'd be homeless people or just weirdos just like banging on the glass and yelling at me and stuff while I was inside. So to their end, it's like dark around them, but for me, they can see everything because there was lights on. So it was just, it was so scary. Oh my gosh. Then there was another time, right? This was during you know, the stuff that happened over the last 2 years. So there was So we were losing employees, you know, at the store. That happened a lot. That's still happening currently. And so the front end people were like getting all angry, and the managers were going insane. I'm gonna have to reheat my coffee in a second. I just tried to take a drink and it was cold. So the managers were just going insane, literally. They can't handle it. They can't handle it all. And so I was just like trying to make my way through the store with the customers yelling at me to try to do other people's jobs, and I'm just like, you guys, I'm not trained to do this. So they wanted me to go and like run the register and stuff, and I mean, I've ran the register, but I haven't. The customers wanted me to, too. That's the thing. The employees weren't asking me to do anything. I haven't ran a register in about 3 years, and I didn't know what kind they had. But so I was like, no, that's not my job. I can't do that. I'm not allowed. I don't even have numbers for it. And the customers were getting all angry and stuff, and so finally I was like, well, if people would apply and start working here, it'd help and all that stuff. And I was like, nobody seems to want a job, and then the crowd yelled at me. They're like, everybody wants a job. And I was like, well, then freaking apply. Well, then apply. We'll hire you if you're so desperate for a job. Oh my gosh. But then I finally made it, because I was just trying to go to my lunch. I got into an argument with a crowd of people. So then I finally got away from the crowd of people, because I was just, eventually just stormed away. And then this lady came up to me and she was like, there's this dude with his penis out walking around the aisles. And I'm just like, she's like, he's around the corner. And I'm like, okay. I went around there. Yeah. And since I'm a small person, I couldn't do that myself. So, I ran down and let one of the managers know. I was like, there's this dude with his dick out walking down the hall. Because let's just use, I'm gonna just cuss right here. I was pissed. I was so mad. I was like, there's this dude with his dick out walking down the hallway. Do something about it. This is a grocery store. This is a grocery store. There are children in here. I shouldn't have to see oh man. And that wasn't even the only time I've seen so much. I've said this before, but I have seen so much. Because these people would come in naked. There would be people outside of my store freaking peeing on the ground. Just whipping it out and peeing. Not even whipping it out too. There'd be ladies that came in the store with no pants on. And just be running around through the store screaming. Ugh. Yeah, I'm ready to work a different line of work. I think it's that time in my life where I feel I'm getting too old for retail, I'm not gonna lie. I was getting paid pretty good, though. That's the only reason why I stuck there for so long. Because I was getting paid good. I knew my job pretty well. They were transferring me to floral, though, because they wanted me to take over for floral and be the floral lead instead of like partial produce. Which I still had to go and freaking write produce orders, right? I would be working in floral, and no one else knew how to write the orders for produce. So I'd have to go there at 4 a.m., write the order for produce, then come back and take care of the floral stuff. All of the floral stuff, which there's a lot of things actually. You would look at the floral department and be like, oh, that must be a nice, peaceful, comfy job, right? No, it's not. It is not, because there's so many customers are so picky too and rude. They're like, this is the way this one person always does it, and I need you to do it the exact same way, even though you are not that person. And if you don't, then I'm gonna make you restart, and you're gonna waste flowers. I freaking hate people so much. I hate people. I can't put up with them anymore. I just can't. I can't. I can handle good people that have like problems that need fixed. Some customer service people who are like, oh, well, this, I got overcharged. Here's my receipt to show. There's like a shirt on here that I didn't buy. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. But a lady that like she was okay, this lady, she was at the lottery machine, and she started kicking it and punching it and screaming at it, and then she ran over, grabbed our signs, threw them to the ground, and then she went over and like started grabbing the bananas and produce and chucking them on the ground, and tried to get her to leave. When our security guards are only allowed to just stand there and be like, leave. They can't put their hands on the customer at all. Even if the customer is stealing, they can't. Oh, man, I hate retail. I hate retail. Hold on. Let me go reheat my coffee. I have so many stories. From just working in retail, and I just wish all of those events didn't happen to me in my life. Okay, I'll be back. I'm in a good mood though. I'm still in a good mood, don't you worry. I was just really mad. I was really mad at that, like, that day. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Can you guys hear that music? I'll be right back. I'm back. I reheated my coffee. Let me move you guys over here. There we go. Yeah, man. I could go on forever about how much it sucks. And how much I wish I just, like, I don't know. All the women in my family, like, they went into nursing. And everybody was like, I can't believe you're not gonna want to be a nurse. And I'm like, well, here it is. This is my mom. This is an interaction between me and Mama Cat one time. When I was little, my mom was like, do you want to, like, be a nurse? Or do you want to, like, be a firefighter? Or what do you want to be when you're older? And I was like, I don't want to be either of those. And she was like, why? I was like, because I don't want to help people. Little child me said that. I was like, I don't want to help people. My mom was like, oh, okay. Oh, gosh darn it. I was doing so good in that round. I would only have one more left after that. Darn it. I was an odd little kid. Like, I don't know. I think I've told you guys this before. Let me think of everything, because I'm trying to get my words together. For a little while, as a child, I was, like, really paranoid. I don't know if that's, like, a normal phase, or if that's even a real phase, but I was a paranoid little kid, too. Ben, I never told you. Or, wait. You never told me Cassie was based. I just darn it. I was paranoid. I already told you guys about how I always wanted to like be like the best. Darn it. Darn it. I'm trying to find the best way to go about this screen. I might end up just talking to you guys for a little bit. Let me get more and drink. Okay. I spent, you know, I feel for like my childhood best friend who just had to like get me, you know. she just had to understand me, you know. I feel for her. She had to make sense of my weirdness and just be like, oh, that's normal. I hate this freaking thing that's following me. I am rubbing my eyes right now in stress. I knew some kids that had a lot of anxiety, but I've never heard of one that had a lot of paranoia. I was a very paranoid kid. I guess I watched too many, like, I was a weird kid. I guess okay. I think I watched too many, like, what is it? Just sci-fi things, I guess? Because, I don't know what it was, but I felt like everybody was, like, not really who they said they were and things like that. I was weird! It's kind of embarrassing talking about it, but I thought that was like that, and I thought, like, the schools were, like, evil. I thought the schools were evil. Ah! Didn't really think I could trust anybody. I always thought people were like watching me. I always thought like sort of like I've You saw Don't Trust Anyone in a show and took it to heart? Yeah, I guess so. Schools are a little evil. I mean, they are a little bit by telling you like different, like when it comes to like freaking equations, right? If you find a way to get the correct answer and not using their same equation, then they get all upset with you, right? Well, you should just be happy that we got the right answer and that we found out something new. Stop. She just keeps following me. That's one thing that bothered me about school. But like, I got the right answer. Come on. I remember one time in high school though, you know, like I worked while I was in high school, so sometimes I didn't have time to like do my homework. So there's this math class, right? He normally goes around. And I had gotten away with this 1,000,001 times, but this one time he freaking caught me. He would go around, right? And he would just like put his hand on the paper, look to see if there's writing on like the homework, and then go on. So since it was math, I had the bright idea. I would like write down random numbers and like make it look like an equation. I would write down random numbers and make it look like an equation. So then when he walks by, he would like tap it and look at it and go on. And then one day he like tapped it and looked at it and then stopped. And then came back and like looked at it again. And he was like, so, you just wrote down random numbers? I was like, yeah. He was like, do your homework next time. I was scared he was gonna ask me how long I've been doing that and fail me for the year. I got away with it so many times. So many. I even did it a little bit in middle school too. I had a middle school teacher. She didn't check our homework. We all checked our homework together. And so I would, if I would forget, I would ask to go to the bathroom at the beginning of class, sneak the paper away with me, and then do it there. Like, write it down there in the bathroom, like a bunch of numbers and stuff. And then when I went to class, I would get away with it because she would just go through and see if there was writing and go on. I just felt like, okay, when I was in high school, I felt like homework was a waste of time, right? Because we could do everything in class. We could. We could, all right? We don't need the homework. Yeah, you make sure to assign us homework and waste our time. I see it the same as work. That's our time. Don't be calling me and making me do things in my free time. Yeah, that's the way I did it. That's the way I did it. That's the way I avoided my homework. Gosh darn it. I would also, when it came to like answering questions and stuff, like they would give us papers, I would go and look up the papers. Like I would take a picture of the paper and then do an image search of it and see if I found it anywhere. I still passed the test. And I passed midterm. Like I graduated midterm. Doing things my way will get you this, you guys. Ready? You graduate midterm with technical honors. I could have had technical and academic honors if I graduated. Ow! I'm just telling them how they can get through high school easy. I'm pretty sure everybody, I've looked at my my audience and everybody's like 20 to 30. There's not very many kids, which is good. I don't like children. Hey, welcome! I'm being chased by a version of me. They want to mess me up real good. Aha! Cassie is still really cute. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't figured out this room. They can just float there. That's not fair. Oh, Today's really pretty. I looked out the window when I was getting a cup of coffee and oh my gosh, birds are chirping. The sun is out. It's like the slightest bit windy. And it's not cold. This is my kind of day. That's my kind of day. That's what I like. I kind of regret where I moved because I can say this, I think. It's always raining. It's always raining. And I can't. I already told you guys this before, but I came from the Midwest and it's always sunny. It's always sunny or complete thunderstorm. And now it's always raining. And I can't take it. Cassie could have been a nurse. Yeah. Yeah. I did say though that I don't want to help people. So that's what that's what all the women in my family are. Pretty much. My mom was a nurse for a little bit and then she started studying to be a lawyer. And then she had us 3 at the time, so she couldn't she didn't have time, nor could she afford to keep up her studies being a lawyer. But yeah, my mom went to law school for a little bit. But that was at the beginning of my childhood. That's like, I was in like preschool. Bam. Bam. But yeah, no, and so instead she went to work with my grandma and the rest of her family after studying for a little bit. She went to work at a nursing home because that was like the chiller, but they're very common where I'm from. A lot of nursing homes there. So she worked there a good amount of my childhood. No, actually, all of my baby years and a little bit of my I think up until I was about 3, she worked there. And then she had to quit because of the one guy that picked up his feet and ended up breaking her back. What happened was they were walking this older guy down the hallway, her and this other lady that she worked with. And the guy was like, "You guys look like 2 very strong women." You know, he's an old guy. And so he picks up his feet. And they weren't ready for it. So it really injured the other lady and completely broke my mom's back. And so then ever since then, my mom's been like in and out of the wheelchair. After that, she was in the wheelchair for a very, very, very long time. And then on and off a disability because she couldn't find a job out in the Midwest. An office job is not very common, so she couldn't find a job that was like willing to take her if she couldn't walk. So my dad made the money. My dad did the works. And he would work. For a while he was working for this place. It was a produce factory, which is kind of cool because then I went off to work in produce. But it was a produce factory, right? And he was working like 16-hour shifts at the produce factory to make sure that all of our bills and stuff were paid. And then one day he went into work. This is like the downfall of my family. This is what happened to us. And one day he went into work, right? And it was closed. And everybody else was showing up to work and finding out that it was closed. And turns out the company just shut down. Didn't tell the employees, they just closed. And they left. So my dad was like, all right, now my mom and my dad both don't have a job. What are we gonna do? Luckily, we were living off the land pretty much. My dad dug a well and they put in a septic tank and everything. So we were living in this trailer just sort of on the land. My family owned the land, like my grandparents did. So then my dad finally, he was on a job hunt. So that's when me and my dad got bonding time though, because during that time, I forget exactly what my mom did, but she was doing something to help out. So then, spending time with my dad, and then my dad started looking for another job. He found one. That's when he started being a mechanic, and he was pretty much a mechanic the rest of my childhood. But he worked for different places because different places paid different amounts, and yeah. Never really had like a steady thing. After that, my mom pretty much couldn't work though, because nowhere would really keep her. Because they want someone that can use both of their feet. Now she can walk, but not for a very long time. So if she does decide to, she's considering moving out here near me. So, because you guys know what happened recently. I've already told you. I think I'll be okay saying it. I was like, my brother's gone now, and he's like one of the closest that's like to her. So I'm gonna see about her moving out here so she's not alone anymore, and see if she likes it. But it's gonna be hard to figure out because out here she's gonna really need a good job. And I don't know. I mean, there should be plenty of office jobs out here where she doesn't have to be up on her feet. Because she can walk. She can walk now. It's just the doctors don't want her to, and they want to put a metal plate in her back. I can never get that one. Ah! It's that one! It's that freaking one! Urgh. But yeah, amidst all of that though too, we had my family, oh, okay. Well. No, this was while my mom was working as a nurse. While my mom was working as a nurse and going to college to study for, to be like a lawyer, I believe. This was, because I was really little at this time. Our house caught fire, because we had a house before we had a trailer. We originally had a house too, like we had a regular house. It just, one night, in the middle of the night, while my mom was working the night shift and stuff, and my dad was home, keeping an eye on me, because it was just me and him home. Wait, no, me, him, and my other brother. And, my brother just walks into the bedroom and just, like, tells my dad, he's like, hey, the whole wall is on fire. I'm gonna run over to the grandparents and let them know. And he just takes off. My dad's like, what? What? What do you mean? What do you mean the whole wall is on fire? What? He, like, walks in thinking it's gonna be something small. No. No. It was in flames. It was massive fire. The whole wall was lit up. And he was like, all right, I got a plan. I'm gonna run out, shut the power off. So that way, you know, it doesn't turn into a worse problem than it is because the power lines. And then I'm gonna go grab the hose. And then I'm going to start putting out this fire. And he ran out. He shut off the power. He grabbed the hose, and no water came out because I'm gonna let them kill me. We were in the country. When you turn off the power in the country, you don't get the water either. You don't get the water that comes through the hose. It doesn't happen. It doesn't come through. So he was standing there. This is from what he told me. He was standing there. Little drips of water was coming out the hose. And that's when he was like, oh yeah, Cassie's still in the house. She's still in the house. She's still in the fire. By then, my mom was already like flying down because my grandparents called her and told her that the house is on fire and everything, and that the firefighters, it was gonna take them a while to get out there because it's in the middle of the country. It takes them forever. They have to wait for someone else to show up so that they can start putting out the fire. Called both counties because we were on the county line. The further away county got there first, believe it or not. And the entire time, like, my dad was like panicking, trying to get through, but he couldn't get through the smoke because he was like going through and it was getting so hot that he said that things around him was like melting and stuff, and he couldn't get in there to me. Whoop. Anyways, my mom was like flying down the road. Cop car tried to pull her over and she was like, no. Finally, he like drove up beside her, rolled down his window, was trying to yell at her. She was like, my house is on fire and my kids are in it. And luckily, the policeman was like, okay. So he turned on his siren and started clearing the way. And my mom made it from like, it was like a 40-minute drive. She got there in like 15 to 20 minutes. From where she was at. And I remember my dad saying that he didn't know how to get me because he couldn't get through. Everything was melting around him, the smoke, the fire, everything was like hot. I should have died, honestly, from like just the smoke in general. I should have passed out and died. But he said that he just started yelling my name and then suddenly I just like appeared out of the smoke and I just walked out of it. He said that I just walked out of it. And what he told me, and I know this part, some people you don't have to believe this if you don't want to, but he told me, and everybody around me told me, they kept saying that that after I got out of the fire, I kept freaking out and worrying about, I said, pretty lady is still in the fire. I kept saying that there was a pretty lady in there. And I wanted the firefighters to go in and find the pretty lady. And there wasn't no other lady in there. And I was claiming that the pretty lady helped me out of the fire. So, I don't know what'll happen that day, but, you know, craziness happened that day. But yeah, so that was sort of like, that was like one of the downward spirals of like my family. Because we had a house, and then we lost it. Luckily, there was like, our community was very nice, and they gave us because we had a trailer after that. They helped us clear out all of the burnt house, and then put in a trailer onto the concrete slab that was still there. Yeah, I made it. I've survived a lot. I've had many times where I could have died. I have like 3 major times. It's the fire. I'll tell you guys, I think I can handle this. I'm not gonna get too emotional with this story this time around, okay? But when I was really little, this one isn't the emotional story. I'll tell you the emotional one next. Okay. Darn it, I never make that jump. When I was little, we were a little bit older. Me and my brothers were like, we want to go on an adventure. My brothers, turns out, they just wanted to play Survivor, and my dad was like mad at them for some reason, so they kind of like wanted to get away from that. So this is another time my dad was home. My dad was not good at, like, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's just not. He, at the time, I don't think he knew how to really keep track and take care of kids. He wasn't used to that. He was mostly normally working, like almost always working. I would see him very little times, like at night when he would come home. But he was home this time. I think my mom was at school, but I'm not sure. And my brothers decided we were gonna go. So we got up and they told me they were taking me to Disney World. And I was like, oh, as like a little 3-year-old, I was 2 years old, about to turn 3. I was like, oh yeah, freaking let's go. Let's go to Disney World. Yeah, I'm all about that. And so they packed us up, me and my brothers, and we started our journey. We started walking away. And then my dad woke up and was like, wait, I told them to come in here and watch some TV, and I was gonna be up to make them breakfast in a second. And then now they're gone. Where did they go? He started, you know, panicking and wondering and like looking around, trying to find us. We were all pretty young at the time. I was 3, so like my oldest brother was about 6, I think. So we started going on an adventure. I don't remember very much of this because I was really, really little. I'm trying to tell from my point of view too, but it's very, very, very small. We were walking down this road. I remember we tricked my middle brother into eating some corn from one of the corn things. We were like, well, we're on the road now, so you have to eat this. This is how you're gonna survive. Because he was like, I'm hungry. We tricked him into eating some of that. But then at some point we ended up in the woods, and we were going through. For some reason we had to go through like this bit of the pond, and it was in October, so it wasn't like, it was cold, but it wasn't that cold. And I got my coat wet, and I didn't want to have to drag around like a big old heavy coat. It was like a purple, big, chunky coat. So I took it off, and it started floating in the water. Remember that, because it'll come back around in the story. It started floating away in the water, so I left it, right? We went on, right? And then I started getting those stickers, you know, when you're in the woods, you get stickers all over you. I started getting those like all over my body. So I was really little and I started crying about it. And I was laying there crying, throwing like a little fit. And my brothers, they were like, all right, well, we can't take care of you. So they left me. 3 years old, they left me in the woods. 3. I was like almost 3. They left me in the middle of the woods. So, after I don't know how long crying and thinking that the wolves were gonna have to be my parents now, I finally got up. And started walking away. And I found this little tree area, and I remember thinking, oh, this is like a rabbit forest. And I like crawled into it. I don't know how long I was laying there crying, but my brothers by then, like when I got up, they were miles away by then. And they had separated. They were miles away and had separated. One was at a church swinging on a swing set. The other one was with this one dude riding on his 4-wheeler with him. And I managed to get myself out of the woods, because when I crawled through that little brush thing, it was actually like the brush that you see a lot by like just beside the roads. Darn, I already got that one. And cars stopped, and they were like, oh my gosh. And they were one of the people, because by then my dad had called the police. They had people flying over, helicopters flying over and everything, trying to find us. They were already trying to find us. And this old lady and this old man picked me up, and they were driving, and they were like, oh my gosh, it's you, oh my gosh, I can't believe I found you. And they were so happy and everything. Now, we have to rewind a little bit, right? My mom got home because she was panicked, trying to, you know, because My dad was like, don't freak out. When he called, he was like, the kids are missing. And my mom was at work or school or something. Anytime she left the house, my dad would like, gosh darn it, Dad. But then, so they were going through, right? And the police and my mom and everybody got to the lake, you know? Remember the lake? And there floats my coat. My parents started to break down in panic. They thought that I drowned in the lake. They thought I drowned in the lake. They were like, my mom was about to jump in. It wasn't a clean lake either. It was like a strip pit. If you guys know what that is, it's like just like a pit in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, where it's just like really gross and like there's not really any fish that live in there. It's mostly like maybe like leeches, if anything. Yeah, there floats in the middle of the lake my coat that I stripped off because I was like, oh no, it's too wet and heavy. I don't want to carry it anymore. So those people picked me up. It was sort of like a swamp. It's like where the water is like black, if that makes sense. It's really muddy and gross and it smells gross. It's stagnant water. Like really, really gross water. But we call them strip pits. But, and then they hear a walkie chime in because these people had like a walkie in their car. And they hear me. And I was like, I'm gonna have to change names on this though. And they were like, tell everybody who you are and everything. And I was like, I Cassie, I too. And my parents were like, oh my gosh, she's not dead. And the police ended up picking up the other two. I just remember we were standing in front of our parents and there was people walking around and everything was going on and stuff. And I remember my parents like hugged us and whipped us. And I didn't know what I did wrong because I was like a little kid. I was a little child. I didn't know what I did wrong. We were all just like, we're sorry. We're so sorry. But there's another time I could have died because I was 3, left alone in the woods. I mean, an animal. We had coyotes. A coyote could have came up and ate me. We had coyotes. And I actually, on and off, there was like a feline place, and they kept losing their like forget what they are. They're like mountain lions. They kept breaking free. So like every now and then we'd get like a warning, oh, there's been a mountain lion spotted. I could have been eaten by a freaking mountain lion that broke free. Ah. Yeah. They did. We could have just watched TV. I had the password for the cartoons. My parents told me what the cartoon password was. Because they knew I would only like turn it on whenever they were being good. I wouldn't turn it on without permission. So I knew the password. But so yeah, no, my parents were pretty upset. I didn't really know what was going on completely. And then you come to the final story. When I was a little older, this one closer to death. Actually, you know what? The fire story is pretty close to death too. When I was about 5 or wait, we gotta go back a little bit. When I was little, right, I had some like health problems, some stomach problems, right, and they always chalked it up to like gas and things like that. it was to the point one time my parents said I was like outside playing, you know, minding my own business, and then all of a sudden I just started screaming and I like dropped to the ground and was like holding my stomach. I don't remember that day, and I'm glad that I don't remember that day because that must have been painful. So I was like in and out of like children's hospitals a lot when I was a kid. And then when I got a little bit older, I started getting really sick. Like really sick. We went to my family doctor and they were like, "No, it's just gas." They couldn't see what had happened. And so I ended up going, I went to like my first day of, this was first grade. I went to my first day of first grade and I went through the whole day. And then when I got home, I was like, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling really sick. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have, because like I really wanted to go to my first day of first grade. I didn't want to miss that, you know? So I went sick anyways. My mom checked my temperature and started panicking, and then she called the doctors, and then they told her to bring me in and they were gonna admit me in the hospital. So I went in, right, and they were helping me and everything, and I just was feeling really weak and stuff, and they were having trouble figuring out what's going on, so they sent me home. They sent me home. And then as time went on, right, it got to the point where like I couldn't eat anything. It got really bad. It got really bad. I couldn't eat anything. I was extremely weak. I was laying down most of the time, just in pain. And I could only wear like a big shirt because the wrap of the pants or anything around my stomach just was painful. And I walked with like a cane. Mind you, I was I was in first grade walking around with a cane. I had lost, as a child, I was 90 pounds originally, and I lost 48 pounds, I think. Either I lost or I was down to that. I cannot remember completely. Because I couldn't eat. Anytime I ate, I would throw it back up. It wouldn't stay down. I would get really sick. And then, finally, my parents just was like, please. They took me in. And they took me in the hospital. They admitted me. And they were like, we cannot figure out what's going on. What is happening? What is happening? And then finally, the surgeon I told you guys about that has done all of my surgeries. He walked into the room because he was getting curious about this whole situation. I was like the only kid in the hospital at the time. He walked into the room and he looked at me, he was like, all right. And he went and talked to my doctor, and he was like, I want to do an exploratory, which means they were just going to open me up and try to find something, try to figure out what was going on. And at this point, I was so weak, and I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry because I cry every single time. But I actually know what it's like to say goodbye, if you get what I'm saying. I know what it feels like to say goodbye and to think that's really it. And it's not a comfy feeling, and it's a feeling that sticks with you for your whole life. So I was laying there, literally right before surgery, because we hadn't known they were gonna do the surgery just yet. Come on, move! And I was telling them goodbye, and I remember my parents were like, no, not here. Not here. You're not gonna say that. You can't. You're not allowed to say that. And then I remember sort of passing out while I was in the hospital and they were trying to help me. I was passing out. And then I remember kind of waking up a little bit and being like, hey, this one dude wants to do an exploratory, and we have to have your permission to. Even though, it's a parents thing, but my parents still were very considerate and they asked me. They were just those kind of people. And I was like, yeah, whatever, go for it. Go for anything. So, I woke up, it was a week or two later, I can't remember exactly. and they told me that my appendix had ruptured. And it had ruptured a while back. And it was slowly poisoning me and killing me over time. And they said that if he hadn't gone in and checked it out, that night, like then, I would have been dead the next day. So, yeah. Yeah, it was a while later. It was a pretty messy surgery that they had to do. Because they had to put in like a drainage tube and everything to drain out all of the bad fluids. They had to keep me on some stuff for pain. See, for me, I can't have morphine because if I have morphine, I'll swell up and die. I'm allergic to it. So to keep me out of pain, doctors had to put me on different stuff. You know that the appendix is useless and it serves no biological purpose, but it can kill you at any moment. Yeah, it can. It seriously can. I am speaking from experience. I'm all stretch, yes. And hydrate, thank you. I am speaking from experience. But yeah, took me a while before I was able to go back to school. I remember kids from school were like sending me letters and all that stuff and like wishing me well and everything. And I remember my doctor, like my primary care doctor was just like, I am so sorry and I understand if you guys never forgive me and if you guys want to sue me. And if you guys, because he kept saying that I just had gas and he couldn't see it. He was like trying to figure it out. He couldn't. And my family being the way they were like, you know what? Don't worry about it. We figured it out now and she is alive. So I spent like another week or so in the hospital after that. Ow! Ow! You guys are beating me up. I'm telling you a story and you're smacking me. I'm finished. I'm gonna hydrate. I'm doing it right now. Ah! 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 And then, years later, lost my gallbladder too. I'm waiting for one of my kidneys to go because you know me. I love alcohol. It's bound to go, right? Ow! I don't need one of them, you know? That's a scare. It is, but it happened when I was so, like, young. I think one of the main things was, like, I remember waking up, and trying to do my days, you know? I would turn on, like, the cartoons on the TV. My mom was there the entire time. My dad had to work and stuff. I just remember they were like fixing up the house because my dad had got a house and he was trying to make it safe for me to come home to after surgery because he bought a fixer-upper and it needed a lot. It needed a lot of work. And they were trying to make it safe for me to come home to after surgery so that way I wouldn't have any problems with breathing and that kind of thing. Don't kill me, please! Got one up in the corner. My gosh. Why did I get the gallbladder removed? Because it was also on the verge of rupture. As I got older, right? I could not stand, I got to the point I could not stand greasy food and I could not stand the smell of like cooking meat. It just made me sick. And to this day, like I do have some trouble eating some meats. I'll eat meat. I like meat, but like I have trouble eating it sometimes. And so they took me in. My mom took me into the doctor and they checked it out and stuff and they ran a bunch of tests and then they went through and did like a scan thing and they checked it and they were like, oh yeah, no, this has got to be removed. And normally, a lot of the times, when you get your gallbladder removed, they're like, hey, do you want to see it? I didn't get that option because right after they removed it, it exploded. It just ruptured. So, I didn't get to see my gallbladder. Luckily though, when he did my surgery that time, he decided to put all of the scarring on the same side as the other one, so only half is scarred. Oh my gosh! Yeah, so I didn't get to see my gallbladder. I didn't get to see it. So yeah. They usually say though, one or the other go. Like if your appendix goes, normally your gallbladder follows, or the other way around. If you lose your gallbladder, sometimes your appendix will go too. I'm gonna tell you though, I'm a donor, and like, I'm not gonna have any organs to donate after I die. At this rate, I'm not gonna have any organs worth donating after I die. I have asthma, so nobody wants my lungs. They're not healthy lungs, so nobody wants those. I have anxiety problems, so I'm slowly destroying my heart. I don't have an appendix. I don't have a gallbladder. I'm probably gonna lose one of my kidneys. I see it happening. They're gonna open me up and be like, alright, what can we take? And there's just gonna be nothing. There's just gonna be nothing left. I will be hollow. And have part of my organ. Like my intestine. You can have that. Kidneys usually don't go unless it's like a really bad alcoholism. Okay, well, maybe I don't have that bad. I know my family they're all alcoholics, and I think they all have their kidneys, but darn it, I missed that jump. This level's difficult. But the main things that run in my family, there's heart disease issues, and it's heart disease issues, cancer, and I forget what the other one is, but I know I don't have it because it's like where one of your limbs is longer than the other. It's like, yeah, where one of your limbs is like longer than the other. I don't have it, but it runs in my family too. Oh, and seizures. Seizures, we didn't realize they ran in my family. They come mainly from my mom's side because see we found out with my brother. And then years later my mom had a seizure in front of us all. And we're like, what? And then we found out she's been having like minor ones for a very long time. Same as my brother had like a bunch of minor ones for a very long time. Cause like they worked in a way of like, he would have these minor seizures that look sort of like he's sitting there playing a game and all of a sudden his eyes would just start rolling. And we didn't realize it, but whenever he went in and got tested and stuff, those were actually little minor seizures that he was having. And we're like, he does that all the time. All the time! So now I'm just like, I'm really pushing the boundary by watching anime and stuff. I'm like, one day. My mom used to have seizures. I hope y'all okay. Well, my mom hasn't had one for a while, and my brother's the brother. So I mean, I could be dark and just say he isn't gonna have any more. I know he wouldn't mind that. Well, there's definitely... Wait. Well, there's a different kind of triggers. Some don't trigger by flashing lights, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, see, I always thought it was like... Let me think here. My brother's was like, if he had energy drinks or games would trigger it because he wouldn't even realize it. I'm trying to remember what all he even did, though, because he didn't do too much, really. Like, what his complete hobbies were. Because by the time he was 15, he had already moved out and was, like, living with my grandparents instead of with us. So, and then he, like, got into a lot of drugs. Like, a lot. And then there was some time that he spent in prison. But I remember his first noticeable seizure was when he had like a full grandma seizure. So he was like in our living room and he was laying on the floor because at the time I had a bedroom with like tiny bed in it and my brothers had like, they slept in the living room and they each had like their own like little mattresses. You know, we were living in a really small, it was a different trailer too because we had lost that house because the house was like collapsing and there was standing water and my dad tried his best to try to get the water out from underneath, but he would sit there and pump the water out and then the water would somehow go all the way back in, and he gave up when a tree started to try to grow through our living room. He just filed foreclosure or whatever it is and we ended up living in like another trailer. Whoop. Which was actually a pretty nice trailer. It was pretty nice. It was nice and warm and comfy, other than it just didn't have enough beds. And after a while, my brothers ended up getting like a camper that they stayed in. That was their own space. Their own man cave space. But yeah, I remember we woke up in the middle of the night and the bunch of noises from the living room, and my other brother was like, what is happening? I've heard him do this before, but I didn't know what it was. And so, yeah, an ambulance was called. He was taken in. I remember I chose to go to school that day because like my family gave me an option. They were like, if you don't want to go to school that day, you don't have to. But it was kind of annoying because my grandpa was like talking about seizures and he told me the story about this dude who like had a seizure and like walked into the water, and I was like, I don't need to hear this while my brother's having seizures. Stop it. And so I went to school, right? And the teachers and some people knew about what happened somehow, even though we lived in the middle of nowhere and we didn't talk to other people. And this kid started picking on me because of it. Because my brother had a seizure last night and I was traumatized by the moment. So we started like jerking his body around and laughing at me. And I'm like, I hope you die at a young age, sir. That's what I was like thinking. And I asked my teacher, I was like, can I move my desk away from him for a little bit? And they were like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you can move your desk away. We see what he is doing and we are not okay with that. And so, yeah, I was like mega panicked about that. And so then I get home and he's home and everything finally, and that's when we officially knew he had seizures and he had to start taking medicine and stuff. And then shortly after that, he like decided he didn't want to do school anymore. So my mom was like, well, if you're not gonna do school, then you can't live in this house. And so he was like, fine, I'm gonna go move in with my grandparents. What? Insert bad name. Yeah. Let me stretch again. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's 2:11. I'm gonna have to go soon. I'll have to go soon. We'll probably just chill for the rest of the time, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna scooch over. Boop. Let me make myself bigger. We'll do that, and then we could just leave the game music on. Yeah, we'll just leave the game music on. Might as well. It's good music. It's 11, or no, it's 5:11 for you. Oh my gosh, it's only 2:11 for me, or 2:12 for me. I have to go after I drop off my roommate. I'm gonna drive back. I got to work in my old zone. I already said this yesterday, but I got to work in my old zone, and that made me so happy because there's so much less traffic. It's so much chiller. Ow! Why are you beating me up? Why? I'm gonna get a drink of water, but why are you beating me up so much? Why end soon? Well, I have to go. If I didn't have to leave, I wouldn't end. Right? If I didn't have to leave soon, I wouldn't end. I would stick around. I will have to, though. I'm gonna end around. I normally don't like to talk about when I'm gonna end. I like to just surprise you guys with like a goodbye. Cause then some people are like, oh, they're ending soon, goodbye. And I'm like, no! You just stay to the end! Stay for the raid! But, so yeah. But I got to work in my old zone, and it was so comfy and nice. What I really like about it is, like, there's barely any traffic. It's chill. I know the area really well. I hate the other zone I was working in. Like, the other one. I don't like it. You don't have to, because I have to take my roommate to work, and then I gotta go to work. What? What is it? What is it? XD? Because you're here? I can't. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. You guys know this. If I could stream like a long time, I would. Especially if it's Minecraft. If I could set and stream Minecraft for like 7-8 hours, I would. I would definitely do that. But wait. Oh my gosh, hello! Oh my gosh, hello, welcome! Hi! Hello, Raiders! I'm Taco Cat, welcome, hi! Oh, ooh, Wolfie Taurus, welcome, hello, welcome! Hi, welcome to the casseroles! I'm sorry, you guys are being displayed. You guys are being displayed down here for some reason. And I'm not sure why. Hold on, can I fix that? Can I fix that? Where's my browser? Is this the same browser? No, I can't fix that, because if I do, it'll mess with the chat box too. Hi, hello, I'm Taco Cat. Hi, what were you up to? Hello, hi. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, Neo, nice job. Aku, oh, thanks. Hello. So am I? Ooh. What were they? They were last seen. You were playing Stardew Valley. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. Stardew Valley is really comfy. It's really comfy. You love my character. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, hello. I am Tacorno. Wait. Okay. I'm Tacorno Boreno. I'm trying. Hold on. I'm trying to read this. Hold on. I'm like flipping side. No, that's not what I want. Stop it. Let me go back up here. Okay. I am Tacorno Boreno. Key Cat? I'm sorry. Fallen Rival. Hello, welcome. And thank you, Meowski, for the gifted subs. Thank you. I don't want her to end soon because Taco gonna raid her. I did not tell Taco to raid her. I still have to. I'm sorry. I don't mean it in a mean way. It's so cool to be raided. Oh my gosh, hello all you people. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Casseroles. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm just kind of doing my chatting towards the end here, honestly. I have to go to work soon. Hello. I am Taco Cat. Thank you for following. Thank you. Wait. Drake Spion 11. Thank you for following. Thank you. Oh, wait. Groera? Thank you for following. Thank you. Welcome to the Casseroles. Hello, you people. Hello. Oh, you know what? Since I'm here and I'm present. Oh, Kairumi Tokisaki. Kairumi Tokisaki, welcome. Hello. Here, I'll do a thing. All right. So I have heart eyes. I have hard eyes. I have hood. I'm just showing you my stuff so that way you guys see it. When I'm sad, I'm very sad a lot when I'm playing this game. And then when I'm feeling, you know, like ow! You beating me up! Stop it! That's mean! Don't beat me! Ow! Why are you all beating me up now? You guys just got... Some of you... Cole! Monkey! Akuji! I can't say your name right. I'm sorry. You're here so much, but I can't say your name right. Don't bully me! No. Okay, so then we've also got my disgusted face. We've got my disgusted face. And then, okay. I'm gonna show you guys, I'll give you guys like a full tour here. My eyes have little stars in them. Ow! Why are you abusing me? Why are you abusing me? Why? I know I'm clipped off of here. I'm sorry. It's not cropped right in here. Why are you abusing me? Stop abusing me. And then I'll show you guys. This might mess up the throwing thing. I'll show you guys my outfit. Okay, here's how we'll do it. Here's how we'll show you outfit. My tail is gonna be clipped out of here by accident. I have comfy boots. I can do the slightest of stomps. But I can stomp. This is my fluffy tail. I wanted to have a little bit of like an edginess to me. So I have my fishnet stockings here. My fishnets. And then I got my comfy skirt. And then I got me. Bye-bye! That's what I look like. So if those of you want to know what I look like, now you know. Bye-bye! There we go. Cassie has 4% emo. 4% emo Cassie. Thank you. Thank you for your compliment. Thank you. Alright. You guys are sweeties, but I do have to pass you on. So we're gonna raid somebody. Let me figure out who we're gonna raid though first. You know what? Don't leave yet. Let me sit here and figure out who we're gonna raid first because that's always the trouble that I go through. I never know who it's gonna be. I have to mute this as soon as it starts playing. Oh wait, mute it for me. Okay, good. Let's see who all is streaming. Ooh, Riona is streaming. Strategist is streaming. Jaeger is streaming, but Jaeger doesn't have audio. Jaeger, get a microphone. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You guys want to raid Riona? Time to leave instantly. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I love you guys. You guys are all sweeties. Everybody here too. Hi, welcome. I'm so sorry that I'm ending this so soon after you get here. That we aren't getting the quality time together that we deserve. That you deserve. I'm so sorry. Ow! You beat me up. No end. I have to. This is a very nice VTuber avatar. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Somebody subscribed over on my YouTube. Thank you. Let me see what that was. I want to properly think. Oh! Hey, it's you again. Karumi Tokisaki. Oh, thank you for subscribing over on my YouTube. I saw that. It gave me a notification on my phone. Okay, we're gonna raid the lovely Riona VT. She is not gonna know what hit her. I'm gonna come back with an army of wonderful people here. Hello, Chai. Welcome. Thanks for the story. Wait, thanks for the stories today. Oh, no problem. I got stories. It's just sometimes I wonder. We're gonna raid Riona. Wait, oh, I hit edit stream info. Darn it. Okay, let me put them in here. Yeah, because I don't put it in them. Or put it in them. Sorry, they don't put it in here for me. Gosh darn it. This is why I need to go. This is why I need to go. Okay. Playing Luigi's Mansions? Yes. Okay. Let me switch over here. And let me turn off my desktop audio. That way you guys just get the ending screen music. Okay. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day.